Sorry, I had nothing but scuff today. But hello! Thank
I
you
didn't know you
for
were
the
such a
sub,
slut
Dakota K. Thank you for the follow, the Beans 75. Hello, hello, hello. I didn't break things. I think Steam Elements or Stream Elements had like so many updates that. And thank you, Bear, for being the best mod. Even though that's you're stuck in the basement, you're kind of stuck doing that. Oh gosh, what direction am I facing? There we go. Oh yeah, I have a new blue controller now. So now it matches my what's on screen. It's so cool. All right. Where was I? Where the hell was I going? Uh, Hang on. I bet I have plants that are like molting. But no, Bear, you're the best. And I didn't realize that I got like 30 TV dinners. So I guess I'm having TV dinners for the rest of the month. Oh, here we go. No Hungry Bands, but they do have Power Bowls, I think? I get really fickle this time of year of what I buy. So I get a lot of these like Evils and Power Bowls. I think something's like a John something brand. The ones that try to like pretend that they're healthier than the other ones, but we all know that TV dinners are garbage. I probably need more salt. I probably feel like that's not the worst thing for me. Alright, now how full is my stuff over
Would
here?
you
I
care to
haven't
sit down?
gone on in like over a week. Oh, it's full. I think my jam is Stouffer's. I love their super cheese lasagna. Alright, just go through, buy these out. Actually, I should probably... Is the what's-his-face man here?
If you ever have any...
Nah. I had other stuff pop up? Uh... There we go. Oh, all of these. Okay. It's like, hey, thanks for just buying everything out. Alright. Bear, do you remember what the last thing I did in Genshin was? I think it was just kind of finishing up the time loop quest, right? But I don't know if I can keep
Would you care to
going.
sit down and...
It just the last 2 weeks have felt like 6 months. It's been a roller coaster. And then my aunt is visiting tomorrow, so I like panic bought groceries to equate to 30 TV dinners and some juice to pretend that my fridge is full. I needed to buy groceries anyway, but I didn't. I always out of habit buy things like two at a time, so I accidentally got way more TV dinners than I was expecting to. There we go. Now nothing's new.
If you ever have any
So yeah, I
questions,
think it was the time loop. I think that's exactly what I did last. It's gonna take me a while to get used to my controller making noises. There are plants to harvest. I thought I got everything. Oh, hi. Well, where? I guess it would be a better question would be like, what are my quests? What is my quest? It has been a long time since the Sub-Zero Samsara.
Let's get moving.
And many things cannot be
We're not frozen in
ascertained
place after
until
all.
Nadia gets back in form. I guess when not possessing people. Today, you go to the Adventurers Guild as usual. Why can't I do it? Unable to do it. Oh. Guess it's because I'm like out here. Why is that teleport not working? What? I swear I had that teleport. Okay. Anyway, how are you, Bear? Feels like I also haven't heard from you and like... Whoop. Accidentally had my own stream on my Twitch like popped up on my speakers. Yeah, it feels like I haven't talked to you in like ages. Right. I need to get I think the only skins that I don't think I bought too many. Like I'm trying to think. I'm like, I don't think I really bought any skins. Now, if we were to talk about that containment game, I bought way too many skins. Alright, I'm trying to like go. Yeah, I'll navigate to this. I guess I still need to keep going up. Oh, how about that? Being weird. Alright. I do not know how to naturally get up here. I think whenever there was like the super 100 pull pack thing, I would do it, but yeah, I can't recall any. Ooh, pretty. I wonder if this just opened up, because I was trying to be really good about getting all these little port points. Oh, actually... yeah, I want to have co-op mode off. Right? Oh, I have math. Not math. Mail. Holy crap, I got mail.
What's the hurry?
Alright. I'm supposed to be going? Yeah. Well? No. You say no. Oh, now you'll behave. Okay. Like, my brain's having to remember who all these people are. I was like, who is Finka? Forgetting that I used to try to play her.
This should be Sataria's favorite fortune-telling spot. So should we ask the fortune teller about Sataria? No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics. Talking style and key characteristics? My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your...
I can feel that.
The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way. Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh! My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
Of course, of course. In that case...
Looks so little.
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary.
I appreciate that the cats have the exact same animation
Perhaps,
timing.
at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods. Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health? Let's do health.
Aspects. No problem at all.
No, I was thinking about it. I think in Arknights, the person that does Farina, or like
The
really similar to
gods have
Farina's voice, is in
spoken.
there. I think she's a
The
Swire.
truth shall be revealed.
It bugs me anytime I hear a voice line and use her.
Your life shall continue on for many tens of thousands of years? Impossible. Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
See, same animation. Love it.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done. I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is, suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
And I don't think
If
they're
you
the
were
same
to
actor. I think
bring
I looked
some
it up
food
once.
offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit. Perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
I want it in your jar. It's kind of cute. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it's adorable. All right. What items do I need to go get? Hold up.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls? Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Samara
It's so
City,
jarring for the
so
voices
she
to
still
go.
comes by whenever she has time. When they start talking with
It's so
her,
jarring for
listen
her
carefully
voice to
to
go
the
back and
details
forth.
of her conversation.
Okay, but if you listen to Farina and if you listen to Swire,
dear
they sound
customers.
identical.
Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg.
Oof.
Since he had already saved enough Mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement.
That would suck.
I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every
I don't
need.
remember why I'm a person. I feel so bad. Right? Fell down a roof and broke their leg. And they're like, well, I guess I'm
This should
retiring.
be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she always comes by whenever she's out in the city. Nahida, you've really thought of everything. It's my duty to protect Samira's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about
Yeah,
shipbuilding
her
at the
voice
time.
changes and it bugs me. So the little
that's
cutesy
right.
voice is
I've
the
always
current
been really
Archon
interested in feats
god
of marine
person for the
engineering.
region. He's
After
in
all,
disguise
I
by
grew up in
taking over
Leeway
this person's
Harbor
body
and spent
temporarily.
my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
I see. Guess that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
Back in your stall? Yeah.
So, was that everybody? Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria. What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems. Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormos are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot. Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland. Although she knows
Right,
she
no, we're
should
thinking,
return home
okay,
to help
I
the
remember
people of
now.
the desert,
We're trying to
all
get
she's done is conspire
into
with the
convince the academic lady to be a spy. Okay, I remember now.
So,
Sorry,
how do
it's
we
been
set
a
that
minute.
up? Well, King
I was like,
Deshret
this
is
lady's
not
name
alone.
is not familiar, and I
Sataria's
feel like it
also
should
too
be.
smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be wary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different. So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to? Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to
So-
Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
Let me finish this little bit.
So
I'll give you like the too long didn't
all
read.
the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them. Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them. Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone. That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Weird. I don't know.
That
I don't
is
like
pretty
that.
Convenient. But
I
why
don't like
does she
that at
have
all.
to do this? Can't you do it yourself? Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them. You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
I will try my best.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on. Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway. Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Okay. So, I'm halfway through a major quest anyway, so that's adding to the confusion of me trying to remember what the heck I'm doing. But the too long short version of this is I am the traveler, which you could be the boy or the girl. I'm the girl with the white dress. And you got sent into the future 500 years and got disconnected from your brother. Your brother's like kind of a bad guy. And we're trying to figure out his motives while also like trying to reconnect with him so we can go wherever our home is. And we think talking to each individual god of each land is the key to doing that. And I've done the wind god, the earth god, and the electric god, and then this one's like the nature god. And I actually have her. I can show her off. Yeah. She's so cute. Alright. Way down here. That's the little voice we're hearing. So, and I'm trying to remember this specific quest and the purpose, but there's this lady that we're trying to flip sides to be our like double agent, and I think it's to let us free this little munchkin here. I think. It's been a while. So I don't remember that specific of this quest. But we went through a whole shindig of like getting out of a time loop that she was also trapped in with us. And so I think we're trying to like free her like physically. So right now she's just possessing I think the lady's supposed to be a robot.
Seems all the
Catherine.
other knights already have
Wherever
their
she
hands
went,
full.
she usually sits here. But the lady she was like dual talking through is like a bender, and so she was just talking through that to I guess get information. All right, wait until. Hello. Oh, I got it perfect. Nice. I couldn't do that again if I tried. So, after hopefully freeing this little nature god, we're hoping to be a step closer to getting and reuniting with our little brother. Where am I going? Ah, that's the lady that we're trying to flip.
Oh, here she comes. Sataria's here. Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say. Paimon's starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, let's
I'm
go.
gonna bork this up so
Looks like they've
bad.
already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Oh no, as someone who's currently kind of lazily going through Elden Ring, I feel you. Eventually I'm gonna go tackle Dark Souls, but I'm not brave. Elden Ring's so handholdy, and I appreciate it so much for that. Which Dark
That's
Souls are
right.
you playing?
You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook.
The first one?
Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh,
My biggest
of course
concern with
I'm
going into
listening.
playing Dark Souls for
You
the
were
first time is
talking
going
about
from
troubles
Elden Ring,
with
that
your love
super
life,
fast
right?
phase,
I heard
faster pace,
everything
I
you
guess,
said.
and then just getting used to the slower pace
Okay,
of
then.
the older
You
games.
just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
Don't, no.
Strange. Your cats
I've
seem
never
pretty
even,
worked
no.
up. Is something wrong? I always thought
Why
they
are you
were
trying to make this a
quiet,
thing?
happy kitties.
What are you doing?
Oh, what
This
are
is
their
not a
names
thing.
again? Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
Ahem. So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading
Oh,
on how
no,
long it'll take
I'm
me to
so
finish my
sorry.
current project at work?
I have
really
it to
just wanna get
default,
it
so
over
that's
with.
whatever
I hear
Amazon
you.
/ Twitch has
No
decided is the
problem at
appropriate
all.
amount of ads.
The gods will reveal
No.
the truth.
I'm sorry. Unless Bear's sitting there hitting buttons.
The gods are asking, Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't
I didn't think you
gone
would.
Home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sataria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, King Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such demand of me. Wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
We ninja'd out of there.
Oh, she just ran off in a hurry.
I wonder
She looked
why.
pretty upset too. Well done.
I don't have like a thingy
Sataria
that
didn't
tells me
seem
when
to
the ads are
suspect anything
going.
amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
All I know are some abstract Harava-taught theories. And in any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of
Oh,
that.
it will tell
Let's
me.
hurry and catch up to Sataria.
I gotta figure out how to add that.
He's out of games now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
Yeah, add a panel. Ad manager. There we go. Now I can start seeing when the ads
I
are.
didn't know you were such a slacker.
So another ads in 23 minutes. Okay. Nice. I didn't know I could do that. That's so helpful. Alright, where am I going? Oh, right here. But yeah, I don't really have much control over him. The downside. If I had my way, there wouldn't be any ads.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Oh, crap.
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Oh, that's good to hear.
I mean, I don't really do this to make money.
If I could get some more time
And even
off,
so,
I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually,
what little
while we're
experience I
talking
have with
about him,
ads, it's
is
like
he still living in Port
pennies.
Ormos?
And then the payout is
he's
like
been retired there for
every
a while.
$100 or something like
If you
that. So
could
it's
find
like
the time, please write him a letter.
forever.
Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos.
I have
and has begun
$3
to
sitting
spread
on a
across
YouTube
Sumeria.
account that just
He
will
has
never
quick
get a payout
temper
ever.
and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem, you don't mean... you've also become a believer of King Deshret?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa. Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Wasn't too harsh, was I?
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her.
Yes, it is. It's where all my VODs are right now.
But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything.
And in fact,
Anyway, let's
Streamlabs
keep
is
going.
nice enough to go ahead and give you the link. Wrong order, Bear. Explanation at mark first.
Sataria's already started
Why
talking
doesn't I
about
like you?
Shishan.
How about the S at the end? Maybe? There it is. We'll figure it out.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately?
That's the only one I have broken for
As
you.
if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated
Shameless
anything
plugs.
like that.
Are you still failing
That's
to
how
realize
Bear gets
that the
breadsticks, though.
Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeria's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the Academia, and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please, please stop!
Oh, we're making her upset. I don't know if this is gonna do what we want it to.
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
I think we absolutely did push too
She
hard.
can no longer justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Satoria.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much for subbing, or to following, subscribing.
You know my name.
It's a little...
King Deshret.
It's weird, because subscribing in Twitch
and all who
is
defy
meaning
him
you're
will one
paying,
day
and then
pay the
subbing
price.
is like following on,
You must face
on
the
YouTube. But
truth,
thank
Satoria.
you!
You tread a
I know a
treacherous
couple
path,
people who just likes
and
letting
the
them sit in the
longer you
background
ignore
for them.
the tighter the academia's
I
grasp
try not
on
to
you will
scream too
become,
often.
and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd
Is
question.
she like breaking down?
You make it sound like I should be ashamed for
Oh, thank
becoming
you.
a believer
Thank
of
you
King
so
Deshret.
much.
Sataria,
I try to
why
just
haven't you gone
be,
home?
I guess.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
Follow your heart?
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed
I
in
feel
gods,
bad. Like, in
but
general,
I've always
like,
believed in serendipity.
guilt chirping somebody was about their
Your
religious
appearance
beliefs
must be
and
a fated
whatnot is just
opportunity
kind of
for me to
icky.
get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zeru's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks.
We
After
having
all,
why
I'm
would
an
the
assistant
god
to
be
the Grand
asking
Sage,
questions?
and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest
I wouldn't
for me
say
to distract the
primitive,
guards long
maybe
enough to hand you the
basic.
documents.
Alright, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side!
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. She's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Up here. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I got turned around. There we go. Oh, up here. And... how much I can get on it. There we go. It's so hard to do it, like, specifically. Me doing it on 12 was, like, on a dime was, like, so abnormal. Alright. Now where am I going? Or am I supposed to wait the next night? I think I'm supposed to wait the next night. But I have a Chivo. What do I have? Nope, that's my inventory. Back. Boop. I wish it would be faster. Okay. I always did think time mechanics in games were like a little goofy. At least time mechanics like this. I have actually never played a Zelda game.
You are the other Catherine, right?
My brother, he's played a couple of them. I've always wanted to play Twilight Princess for the art style. I really like the cell shading that they did. And then Zephyls, one of my other mods, she plays Breath of the Wild. I don't know if she's played any other ones though. Like I am familiar with Zelda and the fact that like I'm familiar with Mario type of situation, but like I've never actually played it. I do have Majora's Mask on my Nintendo 64 that's in my closet, but I'm pretty sure that was my brother's, and that's the only reason I have it.
That's right. I suppose
I keep debating like playing that, but I want to play it and like Ocarina of Time at the same time because it's my understanding that those two games go together.
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the Academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly, just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Why? So just curious, why do you say or? I'm so used to people saying and for Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Because like I said, I already have Majora's Mask. I've just, oh man, I wonder if that cartridge even works. But, like, yeah, I'm so used to people telling me to play both. Hi, game!
Off? What do you feel is off? It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think she's right.
You missed me going on like a self-exploration journey of what the hell am I supposed to be doing because I completely forgot where I was in this quest.
People on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case
but
for the
I've
entire
made this
city,
lady
though.
question her religious values, and we're about to just see the fruit of our chaos.
Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
I also can't quite
Yeah,
figure out why
it's the nicer way to, or the more specific way to put it than
now
what I
that we're
did.
here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
I guess what I said was the nicer way.
Regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
Everyone.
Huh. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
I wonder if this, not castle, that room that I like ran my face into. It looks like it. I felt bad because I was like, we are just messing with this lady so hard. Oh, nice.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
No, you, the doctor?
If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These
I
are all
forgot I gave my traveler like the most dinkiest sword.
Now, you need to get out of here.
But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here!
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru. Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
Yeah, traveler's tiny.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Oh no, I hope you didn't die. I hope you were close to a bonfire.
This should be far enough. Paimon needs to catch her breath first. Is the heater going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
But yeah, no, if you're recommending Majora's Mask and or Ocarina of Time for the fun factor, that's like bonus points for like, I would totally love to play it for like just the fun of it. Oh snap! What? I've been waiting for that forever. Thank you, Obscure Nox, for the follow. And you helped me get to my like 200 follower goal. Oh no, I hope it wasn't those, what is it? I may be thinking of 3, but like the Silver Knights? As I said, if I ever play Dark Souls, I'd have like pray like it just goes easy for me because I'm just such a baby.
New Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary.
Thank you!
He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the Academia came back recently. And that even the sages are weary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor. Yeah. Now that the
We
Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer
underestimated the
just dealing
scale
with
of
the
the problem.
Academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui.
I have a fun story about a Bloodborne
this
experience I
Another
had.
Gnosis?
So, my first Souls game was Bloodborne, and it was all co-op and a very hand-holdy. But of course, there's going to be sections where you cannot. Thank you for turning off my computer. Sorry, my cat was jumping off my desk. There's of course parts where you can't co-op, and Bear was like, "Yeah, in this game you attack." I'm so okay. Crap. I will return with my story here in a second. Whew. Oh, I didn't mean to go back to this one, but that's fine. So anyway, sorry. No. So my first time playing Bloodborne, I was in a single player area, and Bear was like, "Hey, you need to kill at anybody you see." And I was like, okay. And so I go and find on my own, like in a little corner, this black feathered lady. I was like, "You look evil. I'm gonna attack you." Frickin' Eileen the Crow. And you're not supposed to attack her because she has a quest line. And he was like, "Why did you attack her?" I was like, "Because you said to attack anybody that, I come across." And I think by that point, I don't think I came across any people. So started off Bloodborne pretty bad. Felt my butt absolutely annihilated, and I was like, I got lied to. But yeah, don't attack NPCs is correct. But on a blind first time playthrough, I didn't know who the NPCs are. And that's very true. Bear had a lot of learning experience being a Souls teacher from that too.
Yeah, things would be a lot easier with
I had a
Nahira's
very
help.
swift death from Eileen just kicking my ass.
Nahira said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right? You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest? That has to be the same project. Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
Okay, you're pushing hard on the rainbow. I downloaded it, but we'll have to see if I can, actually play it. Because, all of my stuff is very taxing on my system.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
I mean, no. So, on stream, it's a little bare bones right now, but, I kind of go in phases. I was playing Pokemon, but I wasn't really having too much fun with that one. And I've done Borderlands. I retired from Destiny finally. I used to play Rainbow Six Siege a long time ago. I think I just didn't like some of the changes, so I just kind of fell off that. But Bear really, really wants to get back into it. Oh no. Ads in progress. 1 minute. Go pick berries.
Hold it right there.
Hi, Exodus. My brain just super short-circuited. I'm so sorry. Exodus, hello. Blah. Saving grace. I wonder if everyone's ads are the same. There's a... Hey, I got a timer now to see when the ads are. I just gotta pay attention to it. And it looks like they're every 28 minutes, which is like a really weird number. Why not just round it up to 30? Yes! So... Hi, Exodus. So I've played all the Borderlands games to the point where I was min-maxing on Borderlands 3. I was playing Rainbow Six Siege and then stopped for whatever updated reason. Sorry, I talk with my hands and it sets off emotes. So I did that for a little while, and then Bear wants me to get back into it, which I'm not opposed to. I just don't like, what was it called again? Adelaide? So obnoxious. And then I retired from Destiny, and then, because that was a frickin', I was doing that for 30 hours a week. Oh god, I had no life. It's a dolly? What? Bear, did you break? What are you talking about? Battle-eye. I don't like Battle-eye. I guess? Yeah, Battle-eye. They're anti-cheat that, like, hogs, like, space on my computer. Is it gonna be, like, not a jerk face on my computer? Because that'll make me happy. It's so intrusive. Like, I say that as I'm playing Genshin. Yes, I am good. I have just a lot of things going on, so I needed to take that break. My cat is terminally ill, to be putting it kindly, and my aunt is visiting, and my grandma's not doing well, and I may have a new job in a few weeks or few months. I have a lot hitting me all at once. It is insane. So, it's just been all over. So I just needed time to just handle everything. And so I'm streaming today, because my aunt's coming over tomorrow. Yeah! I got to visit my grandma last year, so I'm okay with that. And then my cat that's 14, he's doing better. I've gotten lots of appointments for him where he's doing better now. In fact, that was why I had to step away, because he was having a sick moment. And then yeah, I might get a new job. And if I get a new job and it pans out the way I think it is, I might be able to stream more and actually have some type of like routine back again that's not just Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'll hopefully find out about that in the next couple weeks, so I'm really excited. Because yeah, like this working like 70 hours a week is like just killing me. I also told Bear that if I get this job, that I'm taking us all out to Olive Garden for unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks. Thank you, thank you! But yeah, I'm in it for the Olive Garden because I like their soup. And then Bear likes breadsticks, so everybody wins. And then Bear gets let out of the basement so he can have breadsticks. Because I can't really have them delivered unlimited. They only let you take like one bundle home. I actually wasn't really big into Olive Garden. I worked at a Waffle House, and right behind the Waffle House I was at was an Olive Garden, and it was, I think it was Independence Day or something, so everywhere was like crazy busy. I didn't want to go far, so I just went over there and then discovered that they had unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks, and that has just been my jam forever. And I really like their no cheese soup because it's delicious, like chicken soup but like fancier. All right, what's hold it right there. I did hold for like 5 minutes.
Traveler and a floating ferry. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
I don't know.
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
The Outcast?
Ooh, wait, what's stat
An
bands?
outcast from the Academia?
Hang on. Let me switch back over to my other one real quick. Yeah, what's stat bands?
But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
You're up, Traveler!
My KD is like what, 0.5, 0.8? And then yeah, 99% win rate. That I don't think, even if you were a perfect player, I don't think you can achieve a 99% win rate. So yeah, I can see that. Cause yeah, I'm thinking about it, and like, yeah, I don't think that math checks out. I think it should be like 80 tops. Cause what was his face that we used to watch that would like show that? Oh man, I have not fought today. Hang on, there we go. 60 win rate? Oh, that's actually really low from what I was thinking it was gonna be.
Freeze!
I thought that, as I said, that their thing would have been 80. Well, my win rate's gonna be really close to your win rate. I dragged you down by 0.5 or 0.8.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
But I suppose like the reason for it would be just the fact that it's just a support player.
Dodge this.
I win. Oh, got you.
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements!
Oh, wrong buttons. It's been a minute since I played, so I'm like trying to like remember what buttons I was using. Oh, wrong. Yep, like that. Alright, and then here. Yeah! I truly only play games when I'm streaming, so it's been a while. It's been 2 weeks since I've played Genshin, and even then, I shortly around that time had changed the controls around.
It's nothing.
The show begins!
I don't think I have to level it all. Being loud. Like, people cheating openly, that sucks.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah, looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Tighnari? Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
Hi, handsome. Are you going for my lap? Well, yes. I wasn't doing it on purpose, but I did need her to start healing my people. So, Bear, hypothetically, would that mean that if you get disconnected and you have that 30-minute ban or whatever, could it be potentially longer? Or is that just the, hey, you were caught cheating, it was reported banned? Because that would suck, because that's going to get abused so quickly.
I think I'll start with these questions.
What the hell are you? Over here. Come on to my lap, sir. Where's this fox cat guy? Gotcha. Okay. Is it gonna be like kernel-y, like how this one is? Like, is that how Genshin does their anti-cheat? They do that kernel, like super look through your files.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here?
Kale! It's nice to see you again. Are you doing alright?
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing
Oh,
at a faster
weird.
rate lately.
I had no
Finding it
idea,
harder to
actually.
complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tighnari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
Oh, Kale. Speaking of Tighnari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Oh, Master Tighnari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI.
Huh? He left? What? Isn't Tighnari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation.
I thought it was weird too. Master Tighnari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though.
He didn't give a reason to why he ran away?
I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tighnari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tighnari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI.
A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tighnari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
Don't push yourself.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tighnari, please send him my regards.
Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
What? Why'd I get notified that Catherine's busy completing a quest? Okay. Okay. Let's see. So why can't I continue? Okay, I guess we're doing that then. Oh, this is so dumb. Hey, Catherine, I don't know what quest that you have, but you need to, like, stop it. Both look great today. Are you here to take commissions? I really don't want a commission. I want you to stop being busy so I can continue my quest. Why are both of you staring at me? Is there something of significance that you would like to talk about? Nope. Understood. You seem like a seasoned adventurer already. Must be well acquainted with the Adventurers Guild way of operation, therefore I won't waste your time. If you have any questions for the guild, please feel free to ask me at any time. Please pitch in the commission and city outstanding adventures like surely be. I couldn't read that fast. Safe travels. Add extra episodes. Is that it? Was that all I... Oh, hi. Oh man, I don't even know what's on the banners right now. Hang on. It's very stupid. Bear! Do you want me to roll for your fox waifu? Do I have anything over here? No, I don't have enough yet. I'll give her a 10 roll, but that's it. Okay. Oh, there's only 4 days remaining. I'm glad I played today. Nope, only purple. No fox waifu. I'll do another one if you want. I got a purple though, so I'm really curious to what I got. Oh!
Xinyan's the name,
hey!
and rock and roll's the game! And I'm the only one who plays it in Liyue Harbor. Been thinking about staging concerts elsewhere lately, but... well, word is that you've been all over the place, traveler. So, what say you sign me up for your world tour? Anywhere's good.
She's very country. I remember sending you fan art of her thinking it was Ryoko from Kill la Kill. I feel really dumb in hindsight, but I had no idea. But, yeah, so the thing with Bear is he's unofficially a gacha addict, so by me rolling on his behalf, getting rid of my face, there we go. By me rolling on his behalf, it's more likely that he will not spend all of his waifu money. Oh, I got Rain Slasher. I think that's a good good weapon. I think I've seen that on my little cheat sheet that I have of like min-maxing characters. Hang on. The 4-star? I got really nerdy like a few weeks ago before all this stuff happened and did like a basically the equivalent of a training montage, like, hey, these are the items you need and where to find them to level up your people, and these are the recommended weapons. Here we go, this side's the weapons. And that's like a claymore, it looked like. So, I see them. Oh, your nails! I'm not seeing Raincatcher, but I don't think everything's on here either. I'm not seeing a lot of claymores, and a lot of it's like missing. Like, I have a lot of people not on here for some reason. Anyway. Oh. But I have another person to go levels. Woohoo! I'll do one more, if it lets me. Since it's been a minute since I played. Nope. You get purples again. All I know is Bear's at my house, like, with credit cards, like, just do it. She'll be back, I'm sure. Oh no! I was wondering. Oh, I got her again, though. You're like, look at your window. I'm glad we don't live that close. That would be so terrifying. Being in a house on the same street with you would have been like a blessing and a curse. I looked at living near you. None of the houses caught my fancy. I'm happy with the house that I'm in. Just for funsies. I'm gonna kind of chuckle if that purple is just a sword. I mean, yes. I got a house that was affordable to me, but there was some houses over where Bear lives that I was looking into, but they were not well put together anymore. There was one that I actually kind of liked, where they kind of converted the attic into like an office space, but it also was like 200 degrees up in there. And then they left like all the parts for an entire truck in the backyard that I would have had to deal with upon moving in. And then there's probably foundation issues. The kitchen had like 5 cabinets, like in total. And I was like, no, this isn't for me. I like the idea of being around down the street and around the corner from Bear, but I'll just be across the major street from Bear and just call it a day. A little further, but I think it's worth the walk. I got a nice pretty house. My favorite thing of this house is that there is a enclosed patio that somebody turned into, where I can put all of my cats and they get all of like the sun and stuff, and they can watch the birds, and it's my favorite room. Yeah! Versus, what was it before? Wasn't it like a 5-hour walk? It was the worst. Hey! I can make you better. I thought you said it was 5 hours once. Oh, whatever. So from your house to the apartments was like 30 minutes? I don't believe you. That's so far. I'm saying false lies. You can't do it. Nope. Not happening. I don't care if you got long legs. That is like forever. I am like the equivalent of 2 blocks from you now, and that's 10 minutes. Granted, major roadway. But it's like 3 major roads and like diagonally across town. Like, it is the longest walk ever. I don't think so.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew?
Are you Googling it? Oh, nice. For regular attacks do AoE. You're like, what, 6'2"? 6'3"-ish? Oh yeah, I have your constellation.
That's the groove, all right. That's what I'm talking about.
Have a good night, Exodus. technically level you up again? No, I need more flowers.
People would adore me so much.
I really need to get my commissions done. Oop. Hey, no, well, I mean, eventually. I need to see if I've got this quest moved forward or not. Looks like I did. Where the hell is that? Okay. That's gonna be forever. Alright. Let me at least get here. After a 5-hour walk. Alright, so, hang on. How do I math? Not math. How do I map this? I'm already navigating it. Oh, Lord. It's so far away. Wanna go on this side? Maybe? I don't know. Oh wait, I have Farina. I shouldn't care. Hang on. We got this. Nope. Correct, but wrong button.
How brilliant!
Treats! Okay, there we go. And then on my map for that. Yes! She's the only one that can do it, and she is very OP about it. And I'm sure there's faster ways of doing this, but I've like abused this power so frequently of hers.
Happy to oblige.
It's so far away.
The show begins!
I would typically be able to, but I've not explored this portion of the map. Where it's at. I have it all like... Oh, there was a freaking path over there! I guess I'll go grab this real quick. But yeah, I've not explored any of this. Wondering where that is. I thought I had, like, all of this area done? Is it gonna just let me go... What? Hang on. Lance, get my way. No. If I recall correctly, I thought Breath of the Wild and/or Genshin were like called clones of each other because the art style looks really familiar. No. being quiet for ads. I should do what other VTubers do and like have an ad song. So whenever there's ads, their mod just plays, pushes a button. That way it's like, oh, there's an ad, but don't do nothing. I think they have a Journey song or something that's like, no, it's Spin Me. Oh god, I don't remember that guy's actual like name.
Yep.
Ad's done. Yeah, I should probably look into that.
Don't waste my time.
There we go. Iron chunks. Yeah, I don't, as I said, I have it so it's like whatever Amazon or Twitch says is like their normal amount of ads. That's all on them. But yeah, when I don't remember which order it was in, but I remember that Genshin and or Breath of the Wild were like told to be clones of one of the or the other because of how like the grass, for instance, like just how it looks. Yes, I can change my character. This is just my current party because they each have like benefits from running around. Like this red girl, she can fly for faster. That I'm about to utilize actually. And then he can run for longer. And then she can run on water. And then she can find rocks. But also, when I find rocks, she can break them. So these are my running around people. I want to go this way. Yeah, I think I saw a stamina bar on while I was seeing Zeffels play. You missed me getting the rock and roll lady. I didn't get the foxy lady, but yes, there was rolls that you missed. And I got a sword, what was it called? The Ringer? The Rainer? It's a 4-star. It looks like a 4-star claymore. Oh, is she not good? I mean, I guess there's not technically a bad player or character. Oh, hi. You are big. Stop. It's weird. I'm not against it. It was just an odd choice. Here? Where's my thing? That's where I'm supposed to go.
Told you I'd win.
You are over here.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Nope, not here. Oh, is it that? That's like way over there? I guess it's not way, but it's... I don't want to have to do this run again. Oh, don't get stuck. I don't care about the cabbage fairies. I want my teleport. Come here. There we go. Oh, how big is Sumeru? Because, like, I think Fontaine starts here, right? That's, oh, this is all the DLC area. Okay, so it's not that bad. Okay. Now, what was her name so I could go put her on my little sheet? Won't do anything, but I'll give them to you. Alright. Zinyan. Let me go to my little... Right, no, I kind of understand that stuff. And it was their way of kind of making it port over. But whatever works, whatever floats their boat. And then what's the weapon that you... You got a claymore. Alright, cool. Now you are added to my gigantic list of people that I will never get to. Oh, was everyone closer? No. Sort of.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Amber. Let's see. Who else do I have? Just for funsies. Not that it really matters. Already set up. Why did you have to suddenly start drumming? What? Are you talking like rock band? Oh, are you talking about my ice guy that I have? Okay, so let's do like a little character thing real quick. So, that is a dude. I could see him being a girl though. Yeah, he's very much a guy.
Kaya, Knight of Favonius. Please allow me to join you on your journey. Guarding you on your journey sounds far more entertaining than any of the usual Favonius stuff.
So, and then I was using her, and if I said the ice guy was a girl, I misspoke. Yeah, so there's him, and then did Pongo. There she is. That was the one I just re-rolled, and Amber, or Amber, wherever she went. There she is. But yeah, I've got a few people. I've got way more than I was expecting to for what little I put into this. And that's the guy I'm looking for actively right now. Like, quest-wise. And then my girl. who I can't actually get to her quest yet. I mean, I could just run over to where she's at, but I love her. And then my character, for lack of a better word. I after looking into like leveling these people, I was like, this is gonna be a nightmare. There's so many, and like I don't even have the ability to level up like a third of these people. Like, why are you level 1 still? Right, back up here. Oh, there was a teleporter over there. Oh, I'm underneath the walkway. Whoop.
Rather than asking all these questions.
Is the teleporter? What do you mean just for the content? I do have my sheet, but like, ick. As I said, I'm really hoping that this new job comes through and like I can start just like going, okay, we're gonna do only like Thursday runs of Genshin for just leveling for the next 1,000 years. Until all of my Thursday people are done. It is Catherine.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
I should show off my Arknights account sometimes and how, like, lackluster it is.
After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people alright?
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the Doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
What a relief. The Doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the Doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then, how do we stop him? He's still at the Academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha. Ugh, it feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the Doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
Oh god, it feels like I'm going through Kingdom Hearts,
How
like...
did you know we were trying to get to Party's
I'm organization member number 8.
Yes, I have.
Like, it just clicked and dawned on me, that's basically what's going on.
So I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come
Please
here
win.
for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
I don't
We're
know.
looking for a scholar we know.
I
His name is
should.
Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why
They
don't you
turned
come
Kingdom
inside
Hearts
with
into
us
a
and see what
FromSoft
we can
game.
find?
Okay, let's
I
just
I
hope
really
we
want to
won't
do
get
that
him
like
into
super
trouble.
hardcore run, but it's just like I gotta like sit down and actually do it. The PlayStation 5's like takes discs, right? Well, duh. I have my PlayStation 5 takes discs, but like it'll take the PS4 discs, right? And yes, Kingdom Hearts on like the super hardcore mode is basically a FromSoft game. It gets really ridiculous. When Azul was like, "Oh, Bear, I bet you can't do this," he was partially being a turd, but also it's like ridiculously difficult. Your timing needs to be precise, and there's like some RNG in play. No, Lisa, get off the wall. Get in here. I'm down.
Traveler? It is you!
Ah, it's Hypatia!
Hold up, did you actually? Did you actually do Bloodwing at level 1? Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Like, that's such a, like, dope thing to do. When the frick did you do that? Hang on. That is such a long trek just to get to him. Oh, I can... Hey world, I'm already in pain. Oh. Thank you for the biddy. Thank you, Knight. But no, you're just like, I'm already in a world of pain. Let me just make me mentally agonized by like going and doing this to myself. Why? Why do you do this?
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the, what's it called?
Just a tad.
Satyavada life?
You trying to put level 1 runs on me is like not cool.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this.
I mean, yeah,
Actually,
I can see
for
that.
you to leave the Avidia Forest means you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already
boy.
managed to
Go
make
Millennium,
contact with the divine.
Level 1 run. You can do it. I have faith.
Congratulations!
We are super happy.
It's so
did her
exhilarating to
thing.
share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
Watching people shiver in this game's weird. The animation was just super weird.
Incredible!
We're here for Tignari.
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help
she,
you
like, super
establish
good
a
at this now?
pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
I love the support. You you do. If you can't just keep doing the tree sentinel though. You do need to do like a challenge run for yourself at some point.
The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
Oh, hello.
My fury will never be quelled.
You're looking to witness his eyes? Yes.
The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination.
Aww.
The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods
is he actually like a dog?
With pure loathing.
Or is it just imagery?
I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
Wait, I am not understanding his motives.
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
He's just that old?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion!
You okay there, fam?
Shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God! Please grant me forgiveness and salvation!
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Puripurna life, but rather...
Ah! You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
Okay.
That's how I always thought everything should
So
be.
let's let the scene play out for a second.
Have I already lost my mind?
Wait, something isn't right.
Get all the fancy movies today. Oh no, is Catherine dying? Oh man, do we have a mech fight? Okay. Alright, as soon as it lets me.
Okay, we finally lost him.
Okay, so question. So obviously he's related to Elle, but they kept doing puppetry imagery. So is that why he's immortal? And then what is his motivation? Is he upset that people die and have, like, I'm assuming he was backstabbed a couple times, like, emotionally? Is that what his deal is? And he's like, if I murder everybody, no one can backstab me again? Is that where we're at? That's where I'm confused on. Because the last time we saw him was us giving, well, not us, but Foxley giving the god power gnosis thingy to him. Oh, I'm so confused. And I know you're having to articulate it in a not spoilery kind of way. He's old and he is a puppet. Okay. Is his motivation of being now evil what is that? Why is he evil now? Or is he just upset because nobody likes him? And then he's turned into an edgelord because nobody likes him. And it's just a vicious cyclical cycle now. You're an edgelord, so I don't like you. Well, I don't like you either, and I don't like you not liking me. I'm an edgelord. Okay. And then I'm sure he's with the Fatui or whatever because they line up with his values or whatever. Okay, gasp.
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, I was Nahida for a second? Alright.
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
Our minds swapped places.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body?
I was a little baby
Wait,
Then
where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but The situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
I want to have a sleeping emote. Thank you, Night. Okay, so ad is done. I just wanted to make sure. I was on my phone, like, killing time. So, have I heard of Dragon Ball? Yes, I watched the original Dragon Ball show a little bit, and then I think the 90s was Dragon Ball Z. I've played a little bit of one of the fighting games at a friend's house, and I fell off the story about Majin Buu-ish, because that was right after the Cell Saga, and I finished that.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
That sucks. Surprised I didn't hear more commotion about that. I have a lot of friends who are really into it.
What?
Do you have any evidence?
Oh, okay.
So that's what happened.
That's why.
That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis DI and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru Village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation. The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, okay, I've got my aunt coming, packages coming, reviews coming. I've got a bunch of meetings. Godzilla at the end of the month. So much stuff is happening. Oh, my hat looks a little off. I should probably fix it some other time. Oop. Alright, so I guess we're heading to the desert.
We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tainari? What are you going to do?
Join my party.
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Oh. So far away. Hang on. I don't have really a closer teleport. What BS is this? Alright, first of all, nope. Oh, there we go. Ah! I want to turn in my commissions! This is kind of a cool little village that they got going on here. Oh good, more sky stuff going on. Fantastic. Get my stems up. Okay. Fair. The Borderlands movie comes out, you said in the summer, right? I'm just trying to like calculate how much freaking money we're gonna be spending at these movie theaters that let us drink. August? Oh, okay. That's plenty of time to, like, my liver to recover, as well as...
Leave it all to me.
Because oh, man, that new Godzilla movie does not make me hopeful. I'm terrified of actually looking at the, Why is this one golden? Oh, it's not? Okay, I'll have to probably remember that request later. But yeah, seeing that little, like, CG baby King Kong was, like, I'm not a fan. I'm quite terrified, actually. You guys don't look friendly. I do appreciate that you guys are hanging out and dancing, though. There's a thing here. What do these do? I'm just so worried that it's gonna go downhill so fast. Like, I was really enjoying the Godzilla comeback that it's having right now. But if they're gonna, like, start messing it up, like, I don't know, man. This is kind of cool. It gives me my stamina back. Up. Oh no. Are you gonna be right back? Are you telling me you're gonna be right back? What are you getting? Unless he's doing another drum solo. I was like, don't fall. Got all the way up here. Give me teleporter. Please. Or wherever it is? Hang on.
Someone needs
There
assistance.
Don't have anything. Okay. That looks significant. That's the worst part of these, is like the huge trek between things. And I know I'm supposed to take it slowly and like level up and enjoy the areas. But this game's so huge because I'm coming in so late. Oh, why are you sad? Oh, I'm removing my mouse. Got my lap. Wanna come cuddle on my lap? Or are you hungry? That's what it is? Hey, you still need to be on my laptop. Aw, I'm sorry. Was he like the main writer, the main creator? Because I know they have a crap ton of movies and stuff too.
Please stay safe when you're out exploring.
We finally made it to Caravan Rebot. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
It is very...
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Oh, okay. Huh? So it kind of was taking a back seat.
Over here.
But still, it does always suck when a creator dies.
Oh, hey, then went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
I know Bear's getting into Berserk.
What the? Where did she go?
Oh, they're looking for us still.
How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
Okay.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the Academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders!
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the Academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I'm currently looking at his other works on my other monitor.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer. Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the divine knowledge capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties.
Twist, alright.
Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the divine knowledge capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest.
But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
Yes! It is going pretty well.
Better to travel with someone you know.
I try to have it so originally that it would be a little more seamless to go from point to point, but it sounds like they've updated the game where you don't have to like grind as much to continue the story, which is nice. I think you're supposed to be way higher than I am right now. Okay, I just got... Zoom in. I appreciate the story. It's gonna suck when I get to the point where I'm in between story arcs, because I know Fontaine just came out and then the DLC just came out. And then once I catch up, then it's be like, okay, I guess I'm on my leveling everybody portion.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Because I am... I don't even know what level I would end up being. I guess I wouldn't want it to be completely random. I have all of Sumeru unlocked. But yeah, I like how chill it is. I have not. I have literally, for like, this game, not touched it. So, for like weeks, it feels like. But yeah, I do need to start working on characters and there's those purple keys. No, I don't even remember how to access those. I'll pass. Oh, I can play her. Thank you, game. I'm just lazy. She doesn't give me any running around perks. Must have. Yeah, reach adventure rate 36. Like, I have all of these, and I just need to go do it. But I don't have my people leveled up to do the Ascension quest. Navia has one. Nice. Yeah, I just need to get up to 40, but to get to 40, I need to get my people up, and I just have not been doing that. I'm going to be going up to my mom's house anyway, and just having to stream purely off my PlayStation. So I'll probably make that, like, a hold on the story, and be like, okay, this is all I'm doing for, like, a while. Oh, nice! Good to know. Where are we going?
I'll keep this close.
That looks like a thing I can go to. Or the thing I'm supposed to go to. But yeah, I'll probably do just grinding when I'm at my mom's house. as a way to, like, progress all that other stuff that I'm locked out of. So I'm pretty sure I have enough levels, like, adventure rank levels, to probably get up to 50. Like, no bamboozle, I have so much experience. I just don't want to calculate it. Maybe world map. Oh, nothing really. Am I supposed to do something with this? Oh, I'm at the village. Oh, wants me to go specifically here. Okay.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
Oh, hey, it's Sino. Sino? Is that you? Whatever. It's very fast.
Sino.
I'm not even playing them with the max either. Fun fact.
Unless my memory fails me,
Oh wait, this is my
barely spoken
PlayStation.
two
Maybe I am.
words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment.
Oh, this is
just
weird.
because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination
It is also a pretty
perhaps
game in
be a more
general, yes.
accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him
It's
General
Sayu, the
Mahamatra?
VTuber, and it's really weird in my ears.
General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
All the boys are pretty boys, so I don't fault you.
Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the academia?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh! What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
I miss Paimon's
Well, look
voice.
at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great! Finally, someone
It is written blue because that's my name, but they sub it out with Traveler.
Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds. Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoosh, says the wind.
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong! Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey!
Beans is
All of
fine.
you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this wind is too strong! Let's get over there!
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
Oh, I have a new little Lodi symbol, so I'm in a new area then. You can't just stare at people the entire time. Yes, they're going to. Are we all just gonna ellipses our way through the scene?
Well, this is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with three people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Her voice sounds familiar too.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister.
Can I have her
Unlike
too?
those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic
Yes,
at
I think
hand.
I do.
As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started.
You're a little weird.
And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
So, they're both part of the school, but they're different sects of the school? What?
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority.
Ah, Gabe,
Once I
my
find
savior.
the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Okay, so, because I can't ever, green guy here is part of the school, right? And then apparently Sino, Anubis guy over here, is also part of the school, but they're not friends? So is there different, like, sections of, like, school stuff? Like, I'm confused. Because he's mentioning sages, and I thought the sages were part of the school. I'm lost. I feel like that thing that you mentioned where I've missed a bunch of, like, events feels like it's strong here. No, not really. So a university has different, like, campuses? Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. I'm following. College of Science, College of Engineering. Yes. Okay. So they're all part of the same school, but it is different sections. Different, in case of your example, different education paths. Got it. Okay. 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 This is what it came super helpful for. Cause I was like, I would have not gotten that. Okay. That would explain why Sino's upset that they're not doing an audit then if he's like not being able to do his job. Because they're like, nah. Okay. Thank you. So Gabe, have you done like all of the events, like in general?
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary. Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
He was tagging us for all the time.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone?
Yeah, I was getting that when he was like, no, you can't audit. You can't do your job.
I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru Village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
That's a weird growl sound. Okay.
Whoa! What was that sound?
I'll assume
No
that's a
need to
growl.
worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
I like how it does the stupid time effect.
The wind's died down. That
How long
means
did
the
we wait?
sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
We are gonna go fight stuff. Oh, this one should be fine. Good. Any books or anything that's hidden in here I can go swindle? It likes to put me in like one-time places for these things. Okay. It's a cute little tiny village for sure.
Oh, Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Ah, here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the flame mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Oh, do I get to play with her? No, you're not on my team. Dang it.
Windblade!
Oh, wrong button. These people. There we go.
As a dutiful maid would.
Do I have bleed? Such an interesting thing on here. Oh, you're almost dead. Come here. I don't hit you for very much. That's not good.
Steady as stone.
Come here. There you go.
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Submit for judgment.
I saw on like a ranking list that Chung Yun, this guy, like is always ranked super low, but I love him. He's so easy. I don't know if I just have him set up right or something, but like he's just an easy person to use.
Spirit Blade, attack!
The creature stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children.
I think it's a little funny that all the old
chief
people
of
have like
Aru
the
Village.
exact same face.
Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator
giant
who stayed in the
monsters, the
village a
problem.
while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering
Or
of
the other tree,
Irminsul.
whatever.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the Academia.
Don't be
Most
so
of
mean
them
about
are
it,
scholars
Sino.
who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia Forest. The Academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So...
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
He was mean to me for asking questions.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
That's a... Oh, wait. I didn't get the pretty picture of you over here. This? What?
One with my boy.
Do I have to dig it out? Hang on. Hang on. I do. Okay.
Is this an answer from this
I
world?
literally have to do buried treasure. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here though for today. Yay! I figured it out! Yeah, okay. Well, I was looking at it and I was like, I think it worked. But yeah. Change information with Sino somewhere else. Let's get to a good stopping spot. My brain is like, Okay, new characters, like, and tired. Ooh.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation? One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
Makes sense.
Green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
Sounds like Nadia powers.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story?
I'll just give her all the credit.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
So depressing.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... how should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise, even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth!
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation. But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Oh, that is nice, actually.
Excuse me.
That's a really good way of going about that, too.
Grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak.
How are they gonna pay tribute, I'm wondering? Just going over the work?
Right?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa.
Oh, no.
I swear I'll help.
No kids.
I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Hatham wasn't kidding about Matra having
that's so
sharp
sweet.
senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Alright, the right button. Okay. Just? Nope, but that is a teleporty. Right? That always bugged me when they're like so close to each other. Up here? Oh, I didn't mean to spook you, little cat, I think. That looks like it could have, okay, that's for sure Z's death. Weird, okay. But yes, it is. Be trying not to cough for whatever reason time. Blah. Alright. So I don't have like any schedules or plans right now. Oh no, and there's an ad starting soon, so I gotta be quick. But I'm gonna try and get back into it for once a week, and then hopefully I have some good news next week. If my aunt has a short visit, then I'll probably try and get on Sunday. But thank you guys for all. I do have a full body. Let me just make it super tiny. Well, maybe not that tiny, but ta-da! I got a full. It's just like a little. Oh, gosh, now that I have it so far away, my camera is like freaking out. He shrinks. He gets bigger. Whoop, not that bigger. But yeah, I'll try and pop in on Sunday. But yeah, I'm not gonna be able to figure out what my schedule is for a little bit. But for always, I realize I synced my camera weird. Hey, don't be mean. But yeah, so for those who are lurking, because there is a few people, feel free to. Oh Lord. Discord! There it is. Dang it. Trying to get in before the ads. But yeah, join the Discord, and as I said, I'll try and get on Sunday if my aunt goes back home in time for that. And we'll hopefully be on a regular schedule again soon. And thank you guys for popping in and stuff, and I really greatly appreciate you guys like coming and hanging out. I don't think I have anybody. Oh, LX After Dark is playing Bloodborne. That's a new one. Oh, she is visiting this weekend. So yeah, let's go say hi to After Dark, because he pops in all the time. Wonder if you guys are gonna catch that little bit that I just heard. But thank you and bye.